everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Di at 18 Mundy Street Journals, and today we have a treat. I'm on a new design team for a wonderful Etsy shop called Paperomia, and it's run by Carrie and her sister, and the name is derived from the Paperomia plant, which brings good luck and is given as a gift to others. I'm one of 6 members of Carrie's design team, and this is the most magnificent May kit called Pastel Mauve, and there are 12 pages, and this is what we've been given to work with, and we've been asked to come up with a whole range of different ways to inspire you to go out and to get the kit and create. So there'll be many different things done. I've done some different things today, and all my fellow design team members will be coming up with amazing creations as well. I'll link them in the description box of this video so that you can check them out. I love the butterflies, I love the layering, I love the leaves. The roses are gorgeous as well, but it's definitely mauve. And I went through my laces and everything, and I was able to come up with some beautiful, beautiful matches to go with these papers. So they're just florals. There's so that there's nothing else, just florals, so that you can. I've printed them out. This is full size, which is A4 sheets. But to do my next project, which I'm just about to show you, I printed them out 4 by 6 inches. Ta-da! Isn't she gorgeous? This is a beautiful little box that I had laying around in my stash. I got some cards in it. So it is only, let's see, 5.5 by 4 inches, and it's got a already magnetized lid. So I've just been able to paint it up and add these beautiful pages. And of course, I've added the silver, because mauve and silver is a match made in heaven. Just like I say with baby blue and silver, it's absolutely beautiful. And there's the back. I've adhered it all onto it's a cardboard box, and I've adhered it down with gel matte medium, and it gives a lovely matte finish. So very, very happy with this. I've been working on this now for about 48 hours. This is the inside of the box, and there's a special little journal in the interior that I've made from scratch. Isn't that sweet? That is such a beautiful little keepsake. I think I'll treasure that for always, and I might put some legs on it at some point in the future. But with time constraints, I really wanted to get this done. So with the mauve and silver, I found a silver ribbon, and my closure is a lovely big, here's another one I've got. It's just a lovely big corner, fancy corner, metal corner, which is really, really thin, but I just glued it down on here. I've done a lace spine, and that's just some old book things I had laying around. Inside, I think there's about 20 pages. I've done, look at these papers, they're so beautiful, and this was only the 4 by 6 inch size, so you can see I was able to cut it down, and it worked perfectly in this little book, which is for almost just a bit over 4 by about 3. And it's a hidden spine, and I've used vellum, and what I've done is I've printed the beautiful flowers onto vellum, and I was able to get 4 images on one A4 sheet of vellum, and then I've cut that around with fancy scissors, and I've used my stamp and I've embossed some gold corners onto that. I see this as being, I've just made a nice little, it's almost the size of a credit card there, a nice little envelope. There's 4 of those in here. Some paper, some French book page. I see this along the lines of a prayer journal. I thought that would be a really sweet little thing just to write down the people that you'd like to remember to include in your prayers, but it could be birthdays in the family to remember, or anything at all that you could possibly think of. I love the vellum idea, and it printed so well onto the vellum. It really does. I hope you can get a good look at that. It's we're clouding over here again today. It's autumn in Australia. It's just a bit of a book thing. I mean, you can look at that. Isn't that magnificent? And this is the center of the signature. So I've sewn it in with some real gold thread and added some little gold hearts and done some stamping around. I wanted it to look like one of those lovely old-fashioned books where the monks would do the vellum and there'd be calligraphy and gold around the edges, and I think that is so pretty. Absolutely gorgeous. And so there you have it. I mean, what a beautiful little project. I've so enjoyed working on this. The mauve is just beautiful, and I'm a mauve girl. I mean, I live in Grafton, New South Wales, Australia, and we have the jacarandas here. If you're from South America, they're probably all over the world, I'm not sure, but they're a beautiful large tree, and they blossom in the most beautiful mauve in our summertime, the end of October. And we have Grafton is kind of like the jacaranda city. The founding fathers of this town had wonderful foresight and planted them everywhere, and so we become a sea of mauve, and even the Japanese tourists come to visit us in thousands because they bring their wedding dresses, and it looks beautiful on the mauve because the blossoms fall to the ground and it's a carpet of mauve. Could you imagine this as a carpet of mauve? It's just beautiful. These papers are beautiful. Now what I did, because I printed out and I've done my project using the 4x6, I've still got these beautiful A4 sheets. So I decided to make one of my pretty little envelopes and a tag to match. So what I did here, I took one sheet of the A4 and I took off the white edges, and then I folded it. I folded it like this. Just folded it down, took the top right hand corner down, which will give me a square, and I can cut that piece off, and then I'm left with the square shape. I'll just show you quickly like that. And then that is just taken off. I'll just do it roughly here for you. I do have a tutorial on these pretty envelopes, but I couldn't resist in the mauve. And then you're left with a triangle. I mean, that makes a square, and then fold it in half, you've got a triangle. Then you just bring one corner over and the other corner over, and there you have your shape. I mean, how easy is that? And then all it is a matter of blinging it up. So I love these little cabochons, and I was telling you about the lace before. Look at that colour. That mauve fits these papers just beautifully. And the tag fits in nicely and I've just used, all I've done, I mean, it speaks for itself. You don't really have to add any embellishments, I didn't think, but I did have some, I think it's German script floating around on the table, and I just added that. But so there you have it. Paperomia. Yeah, it's Paperomia on Etsy. The members of our design team, let's tell you who they are. Janet Geiger, Brenda Hugar, Joyce Tresoor, Carrie Thew, Darlene Nuque. I hope I'm pronouncing all of that correctly. But I'll try and put all of their contacts in the description box. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you'll go over to the Etsy store. I'll link it in the description box. It's really worthwhile going over and checking out these magnificent papers. And thank you, Coyote, for, hopefully I'm pronouncing your name correctly, for asking me to be a member of on your design team. I'm honoured and I'm really enjoying it, and I thank you so much. Okay, well, until the next design team project in June, I will see you all later. So see ya.